What's good, y'all? It's kennykamz here. Let's check this video out and see what we got to say about it.
So if you can have black power and you can go through the streets and chant black power and put up the black power fist, why can't I do that for white power?
Because that already exists. We're fighting for black
What
power.
what white power do I have? A white man who goes to the street and says white power, the media calls him a Nazi. How is that white power?
Your skin tone, just that alone, you can be literally poor as a white person.
Do you see how critical race theory put an inferiority complex in black youth? I'm starting to notice it now that we're going back to Jim Crow era. We're going back to segregation. We're going just back in time. And our youth think, as our great-great-grandparents did, that, oh, you got to watch out, be careful for them white people, because in white, like, and it puts them in a place where they are superior. So that's the thing I said with critical race theory early, that it's teaching black kids to be victims early. And who's teaching them that? Liberal white teachers usually. Let's keep watching.
Your skin tone.
Yeah,
privilege already.
What do I get for my skin tone? Well, can I get free money? Can I get a loan? Can I get a college degree just for being white? Of course not.
You can keep on living. You can have a life.
And so can you. In fact, black people get special scholarships.
So I'm gonna address 2 points here. I do understand the why diversity, equity, inclusion exists in the best possible way. It was distorted and inverted to what it was supposed to mean. What it was supposed to mean was to give qualified black kids that come from low, not even black kids, qualified socioeconomically disadvantaged kids, the same chances as the kids that come from money. That's what it was essentially for. And I worked in a program in higher education. That's essentially what it was for. What it got turned into was a club where you could hire your friends and fraternity members and all of that. And then that's where corruption leads from that. But do you see the self-hate of our black youth? That's why our boys are killing each other and shooting each other. And that's why our girls are just over-sexualized. It's because of the self-hate. They've been taught to hate themselves. They've been told the world hates you. The world hates you. Everybody hates you. Everybody's racist. Everybody's for their entire lives. So why wouldn't that's going to manifest in this right here, thinking that like, oh, I'm always a victim because everybody hates me. You know what I mean? So it's teaching them, the kids growing up, to hate themselves. It's the same way that, I'm going to go back again, it's the same way that happened during civil rights movement, all of that. It's the same thing that's happening now, and nobody's seeing it, and it's being pushed by black people, which is very confusing to me. Let's keep watching.
To get into college now, just for their race, not for white people.
I wasn't talking about colleges. I was talking about.
If you look at, you can type in 20%. Big companies today now are saying they're going to hire 20% more black people. Where's my white privilege?
Man, 'cause you already got the job.
Exactly. Obviously those are being made because there was no black power.
No, what they're doing is they're saying, we're going to give you a job simply because you're black, not because you deserve the job.
Well, you think that's just for no reason? They just.
All right, I'm gonna wrap this one up. But also, I want to say, it's not speaking negatively on those black kids. They really don't know. It's what they've been taught. It's what they've been told. So it's not really on them. Like, you can see, like a lot of our youth talking points. That's why it's kind of hard to talk to our youth, because they don't know a lot and they haven't been taught a lot, and they've had the history and their importance and their pride distorted in some victim complex that's been placed on them through the education system. So like, comment, subscribe. It's kennykamz, y'all. I'm out. Peace.